Looks like we are live and direct. Actually, let's make sure that is true. Oh, let's run the intro. All right. Okay, so let's jump right in because I want to make this short and sweet as always. Or at least I always attempt to make it short and sweet. So, as the description says, this is a wee peek into the process behind bringing BunBun Lee to life, into real life. So I've covered a little bit of the last time I talked a bit about how I could bring BunBun into this shape armature. I still don't love how things are deforming in terms of the uh, clothes and whatnot. It looks just a bit more modeled than it should be, but for the purposes of time and my frustration, we are going to embrace the jankiness of it all for now. Um, but what I wanted to show you was there's this idle stance that I'm using right now, but I want to add one more action to this. So what I've done, in fact, I'll show yous what I've done. Let's go back to the armature here. Ah, there we go. You can see at the top here, these are called, I think they're called nonlinear action strips, NLA strips here. So I've taken the actual action and make them into these little strips. Now, I think from what I understand, what little I understand, this is really helpful in terms of blending one action to another and then making them repeatable, all sorts of things you could do. So that's what this little panel is here for. I barely remember how to transition from one to the other, but for now, that doesn't really make a difference. What I want to do is actually add this particular action. Where is this action? Oh, this fight idle action, which I like. Where is it? This one. So this is in Mixamo. So you can tell even here, and I've done some weight painting on this already, so this looks slightly better. So as I said before my last stream, you can't ever really trust something that's automatically rigging your figure. You do have to do the work to sort of correct for these sort of it's bad. It just doesn't look great. So I don't love it. I don't love the way BunBun came out weight painting wise. But again, I am not an expert in that specific department, so I do try my best. This is a really nice idle, and there's a reason for it, because where I'm setting this character, it's actually going to be in two spots in the same vicinity of the museum I'm going to today. So I'm going to download this without the skin. I'm going to copy this into a folder. Oh, that's not the one. Is it BunBun Lee? Yeah. So I already have like a bunch of hey. Oh, it's a different fight idol. Okay, let's call this something else. Fight circle. It's got a very Tai Chi flow to it. Actually, that's what I'll call it. I'll do it. Tai Chi idol. Okay. Go back to that folder. Yes. So I have a bunch of other Mixamo motions I put in there just in case. I wanted to add to the flow of it all. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to go back to my layout. I'm going to import that very FBX file without the skin, which is pretty important. Tai Chi idle. So it brings in a tiny little one right here. So if I bring it up, you'll see what it looks like. See, it's in the background there. Okay. So actually the action is already physically inside this Blender file. So I think I can even exit out. But I do want to make sure I can add it as one more piece of the puzzle. So if I go back to, I think, Dope Sheet. Yeah, that's it. armature, come back here, and I think it could be, let's see, is it this one? Yeah, I think it is. There we go. By the way, not the most intuitive way to to like import an action in anyways. But it works. It works, it works, it works. This is the way I think about Blender. It works. See, I don't even know how long it lasts for. So I'm going to go back to where I was, which was the nonlinear animation. So it's up here now, right? It's actually pretty long. It's longer than I thought it would be. How long is that? Yikes. Zoinks. It's like 220. That's fine. Anyways, I'm going to make that into a strip. Can I rename it something else? Yes, let's call it Tai Chi. I'm going to leave everything else the way it was because I don't want to confuse Adobe Aero when I bring it back in. As it is, I'm a little bit nervous that it'll screw up things. So that's good. Okay, so we're going to keep that where it is. I'm saving. I'm going to export this. And I've learned this the hard way. It's almost always a good idea to export something as a GLB, animation included, because it also exports with the right shader settings. If you don't, everything looks very clay looking. So word to the wise there. Let's see if this works. Okay, fingers crossed, because we are going to replace that asset within Arrow. And hopefully everything stays as it was. So I did this whole separate thing with signage as well. So I saved this, right? I did this too. You'll see this really quick. So it's a simulation of a sign breaking. I learned this on the fly. So this is from a very iconic scene in the movie Fist of Fury. Japan had basically taken over China at the time, and so there were signs like this: "No dogs in Chinese allowed." And Bruce saw this, obviously took great offense to it, and you know, aside from kicking some ass at the same time, he also kicked the sign's ass. And so I thought I'd pay direct homage to it. So yeah, this is something called a cell fracture. It's been an add-on for a long time, apparently. Of course, I didn't know that. It's actually within here. It's a quick effect, cell fracture, and you can add that in the preferences. I will not go into how I did that, but yeah. Let me get out of Mixamo. What else did I need to do here? Okay, let's go right to Arrow. So I have Chinatown Historical Society Museum. Such a long title for what I just want to call the Chinatown Museum. Here we go. Hopefully something will. Okay, there we go. Things are loading. So I got two BunBuns on the scene. Two BunBuns on the scene because I thought it was quite fun to just have, like, you walk around the corner and there's another BunBun. And the reason why I suspect this will be good is because I'm pretty sure that it's not updated in this Google Maps, but I'm quite sure there is a Bruce Lee tie-in to the show Warrior mural around the corner. Let me see. How can I look that up for y'all so you understand? And I'm guessing, but I'm pretty sure I'm right about that. Oh, I wonder if I can put in mural. Will that show me the thing I need to see? Yeah. This is it. So pretty sure it's right around. Does it even tell me? Joyce Street Alley. That's it. Yeah. So that's Shannon, by the way. That's Shannon Lee, Bruce Lee's daughter. You know what? Let's do this. I'm gonna look that up Gotta do our research. If is that Joyce Street Alley? Chinatown, you dummy. Chinese Historical Society of America. Oh, they really need to work on that title. Um, so this is where I'm actually setting it. Then around, so is this Joyce? No, that's Park. Oh, right. No, this is right. So Joyce. So it's here. Sorry, this is turned around. Um, oh, I want to make sure if I can do something. Okay. Can I set my boy right here? If I can set my boy right here, that's great. Yes. So this is exactly where we want to be. Is right here. Oh, so it replaced. Oh, okay. It looks like it replaced this stop AAPI hate, which is a shame actually, because I think that's really important too. But I think that's the same spot, eh? Let's look at this. What the hell? Oh, okay, fine then. We're going to Instagram. This is stuff I have to do because sometimes I haven't actually traveled to that spot. You would say like, well, do your due diligence and go ahead of time. But part of the thrill for me is actually it's getting me out of the my little cubby hole. Oh, that's great. That's a little Andrew Koji nod right there. Who stars in Warrior? Great show, by the way, if you haven't seen it yet. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's that. It's that corner. Yeah. See that window there? So I have that clue, and yeah, it's this window. It's sandwiched between these two guys. Cool. Okay, so that's where it is. And then I'm setting my puppy right here. So you can see, right? 2 points in space. Even though it's an outdated um, Google Map image, this will work. So let me just show you in kind of what it looks like as we speak. Oh, why? Oh, I don't love that this old thing is showing. You shouldn't be able to see the floor here. That's weird. See, this is why it's good to double check your filters. So if you're in the app and you're looking at the physical filter, if you tap on BunBun, this is what would happen. Egads, it did take the wrong one. Okay, so this is what, okay, I need to do this correctly. So this is good. This is good. It's good to see when things aren't working. The sign is intact. It's using the old cached version of. Okay, so this is what I'm doing. I'm replacing that asset. I think this is a relatively new command in Arrow, and they really needed it, frankly, because it's a pain in the ass to manually replace the asset every single time. Because obviously it's very iterative process. Do I remember where I put everything? That's the better question here. Sign break. Where are you? Sign break. Oh, it's in Blender. Okay. See, like it's still not doing it. Let me try it one more time. Let me literally press open. Okay, there we go. So now I have to like match it up. This is such a pain in the ass. It's good I had my last version up though. See, it even scales it up for no reason. Also, why are the metallic properties so different? So the reason why I have an intact version is because Cell Fracture does a great job of like actually breaking things, but it has seams in it the moment you open it up. So let's try that again. I click, boom. Yeah, it's about as good as it gets. Yeah. And then around the corner, if we go back to the preview, around the corner, BunBun's still going, right? But I want that sort of Tai Chi flow look. So that's what we're going to do. Oh, I really don't trust Arrow to even like. Anyways, you saw a bug in action right there. And yes, this is still in beta, even, I don't know, however many years later, especially this geolocated version of Arrow. But yeah, there's no excuse for bugs like that. Also, there is no, here's another complaint I have, there is no save feature. You just trust it to like do its thing. I've never seen a save feature. A save feature would be here, but it's not. And I also included a quote here by Bruce, which I think is a good little reminder. So while he was fighting for justice, he also had a lot of, life philosophies. God, he was only in his early 30s when he passed. It's crazy young. Um, okay, what do I want to do? I want to replace BunBun, and let's hope that doesn't explode space and time. In fact, well, it won't matter, but even if I replace this version, ooh, why do I have two of you? Wait, today is, okay, so that's right. Okay, and what does it do to the other one? Now I'm very curious. Okay, the other one stays, which is fine. We want to make sure ooh. So usually what this button does here, it is, well, no, not a line selection. There used to be, no, that's the same button. It's supposed to basically align it to the floor. Because I can't totally trust that I'm really aligning it with the floor right there. But you know what? This is the whole reason you go out and test it in person. So if I do that, yeah, see, it's aligning it where the anchor is, which is over here. Whoa there, buddy. Anchor's here. So it's aligning it to that, if that makes any sense. Whereas I'm really, literally, this is the first time I pushed something so far away from the anchor. So it's going to be interesting. Okay, so what I can do here is go to my actions, my behaviors, and is it this one? So I got a whole bunch of different. Oh, I wonder if it will now respond to blend shapes. No, it won't. These are camera actions. Oh, okay. So they're officially two BunBun Lees right now. So this is where it gets slightly wonky. There's a flying kick, which we love. Flying kick's great. These are all camera actions. Oh, I love that. That's hilarious. No, let's go BunBun Lee Chinatown. No, it's only one. Very odd. So it didn't take the Tai Chi action. It's only going with the kick. Well, that's upsetting. I don't love that. Okay, let's replace the asset one more time, and if not, I might just manually throw it in the mix, which is actually maybe what I should do, because if that's, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to rename it. If that's the only way this is going to work, sometimes that helps, is renaming things, because I think internally it's going back to something else, an older version of BunBun. Where are you? Okay, there you are. Huh, it's even smaller. Let's double check something, shall we? Let's go back to Blender. Don't save this. We have Tai Chi. It's definitely in there. If I go back to my Blender file and go to Actions, I don't like that it doesn't rename things when I rename things here. That's not helpful to me. Sorry, I sound awfully complainy today, but it's because I really want to get this out and into the world and not have these kind of technical difficulties. Okay, so we all see that it works, right? We all see that this is a thing. There's a Tai Chi flow. I don't know which one of it, but there are three distinct actions. Anything that says armature, armature with Mixamo, three distinct actions. Flying kick, that's the idle. Oh, I can go by that. Armature 001, right? Then it's probably this. Let's just put this as Tai Chi. Okay. Just make one little difference there. I wonder if that does anything. Then this is gonna be BunBun Lee, Tai Chi, BunBun Lee, Tai Chi. Fun. Oh no, not as an FBX. Sorry. GLTF. And we're gonna rename this Tai Chi. Leave as is. I am going to import. Gosh, this is what I get for trying to add something to this is that I ask for trouble, but it's worth it in the end because where are you? Where are you, Bun Bun? Oh, you're all the way there. Okay, so we're gonna try to match you as best we can with this original one. Oh, before I do that, let's make sure you're working. Oh, also you're a fair amount bigger than the other one. Which actually is kind of great. Maybe I'll keep that. Maybe I'll keep that because I like the size. Let me double check something here. Yep, it does the thing that I think it's going to do. Um, let's make a. Let's take you out. We are going to add you in. And let's see if it does what I think it does. That's okay. That's the fight idle, which is fine. It's kind of nice to have that. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, good. So it's working. It's working. Okay. Let's go back to our. So word to the wise, just, titling makes a difference still. I was kind of hoping that replacing the asset would do its trick, but it didn't, as you saw. Tap, boom, sign goes down. What's happening around the corner? Bun Bun's like Tai Chiing away. Now, there's considerations here, right? Like, where's the wall compared to the actual figure? Will Bun Bun be like out and about? So those are things I try to also buffer for. So Bun Bun's over here. I might move her a little bit off. So proof will be in the pudding at the end of it all. Like when I go today, visit the museum for the first time, which I've heard is great. I hope everything will be exactly where it is, that I won't get too much of, her getting lost in the sunken place, and that this primary Bun Bun is doing what she needs to do. Oh, the scale of that one's good. 111. And everything works great. There's one last thing I might do, and I'm asking for trouble yet again, is that, as you could tell, these two have different materials for some odd reason, even though I've said it otherwise. So I might do that. But regardless, it's working now. As technically it's working as its own filter within the desktop product, but we will see how it pans out in the real world, and I'll post about that soon too. All right, folks, taking one last swell of my coffee, and I'm off.